You were playing video games all wrong. Let me give you an example. My buddy tells me, "Oh man, I should get back on Elden Ring." I said, "Well, bro, I mean, you've already got the best build, the best weapons, um, the coolest outfits that he YouTubed and got it all because I don't know. I guess you just want to be the best at everything." And he told me where I just feel like there was so much I skipped over and missed because I was just speed running the game. And in my head, I thought to myself, well, why were you speed running the game in the first place? He said, I don't know. I just wanted to finish it. I knew the real answer. Let me lay it out for you. You got 8 hours of work. You get home, you're tired. Hey, I mean, even high schoolers, students, you get from school, you're tired. You got errands to run or chores to do. So you're really only left with 2 hours of free time, but you also got to shower and eat. So you're really only left with 1 hour of free time before you have to go to sleep and do it all over. So you want to spend your time wisely. I understand. You want to spend that 1 hour doing something that you feel is productive. So you give yourself an objective in a game. You're not really enjoying the game. You're trying to complete something. For example, Call of Duty, right? You get on Call of Duty for that hour, you're trying to grind a camo for snipers, you know, ARs, shotguns. That's your objective. You're not actually enjoying the game because COD players, but it's just something that fulfills the objective, but it doesn't really distract you from the fact that you have to go back to school or work tomorrow because you're not actually enjoying it, right? Then there's Monster Hunter. There's so much. We'll pick whatever Monster Hunter you want. First of all, there's so many side quests and extra things that you can do and extra information that's really cool and small details they'll put in the game. And instead, you decide to look up the best build, look up the best weapons, just to speed run through every boss and save time. No, no. And you ask yourself, why aren't you having fun? Well, that's the reason. You're playing a game with the mindset of, I don't want to waste time in life, so I'm going to try to finish this game or finish an objective so I can get off and go back to sleep, right? It's a time filler. It's not actually enjoyment, which, yes, enjoyment is a time filler. But what I mean by that is you're choosing to fill your time with something that feels productive. When in reality, when you're playing a game, you should be how you were when you were 10, when you were 7, when you were 5. What do I mean? I get home from, I don't know, first grade. I forgot how old I was. That's 5 or 6. I'm not doing that math right now. And I get on my PS2 just to play Raw versus SmackDown. And I am having the most fun playing as the Boogeyman, going against the Undertaker. Even if I'm really bad at the game, I'm just having fun, just doing nothing basically, filling my time up with something that distracts me from life. Now, yes, as a kid, it's easier to get distracted from life, but I personally feel like you can apply this to your adult life. This is exactly how I play games. One of my favorite games, Life is Strange. Not a lot of people's favorites, but for those of us, it's a hidden gem. And it's just an emotional roller coaster. A game where you can walk around, explore the town, and just basically immerse yourself in the story. I do exactly that. I immerse myself. Every room I am in, I am clicking on a photo. I'm reading a diary one of the characters left behind. I'm getting any information I can out of it because I'm playing as if I'm in it. I'm invested. I want to know what's happened next. I want to know why this world is built the way it is or why the character I'm playing is the way they are. I'm immersing myself in that game because what's the rush? You know, especially with the price of $60 to $80 for a video game now. What's the rush? There's no rush to finish a video game. The whole point is to enjoy everything about the game. Then, here's the crazy part, you actually enjoy playing video games. you enjoy playing video games because the amount of small details these developers put in games, it would blow your mind. Paying attention to the small details makes everything better. And sometimes they can even help you with the games. We move over to God of War. If you read a lot of the notes left behind, they'll tell you the elements and the weapons you need to use to defeat certain monsters. So when you go up to them, you don't have to just spam the ice axe and realize this isn't going to work. Obviously, the fun part of God of War is spamming, but I'm saying that's a small extra detail that you could go into if you wanted to. And I just think that's pretty cool. I think if you want to start having fun in video games again, you just have to immerse yourself in them. You have to play without the objective of finishing the game or without the objective of completing something before you have to get off the game. Because then you're never going to have fun in a video game. You won't enjoy the whole idea of a video game being an escape, a temporary escape. And I really think this generation lacks that. I think there's a lot of good indie games or a lot of good story games that a lot of people refuse to try because, okay, mainly because of the price point. It's outrageous how much games cost nowadays. But I think there are some games that are worth the money you spend as long as you make it worth the money you spend. If you're still here on this video, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please like. This is my first commentary video, so let me know in the comments what you thought, how you feel. Should I do more? Did you like hearing my voice? Did you hate hearing my voice? Let me know. I'm trying something new, and I think I'll like it. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought.